In this video, we're talking about 3 of the most popular traditional pitching drills that I've got a little spin on. And actually, in fact, you want to avoid doing these drills the old way or the wrong way because they could be doing you more harm than benefit. The first pitching drill I want to talk about is the towel drill. Now, traditionally, the towel drill is done where a pitcher takes a towel, puts it between his middle finger and gets into his pitching delivery and then reaches out as far as he can and smacks a towel down at a player sitting with his glove held out in front of him on a bucket. Now, the reason why I don't like to do the drill this way is because we're really focusing on having a soft front side, and as a pitcher, we do not want to do that. I know the concept behind the towel drill is to really get that extension and reach out front to where our target is. But what happens when we do that and we focus on really reaching out there too far is our front leg collapses. We tend to lean through our front leg and really get out there. First of all, the release point isn't there, right? If you look at any pitcher, when they go to release the ball, they're not bent out like this with their arms straight forward. No, in fact, it's in a line from their heel, up their butt, up their back, up their arm, right about here. And their front leg is firm and straight. If it's not straight, it's slightly bent, but they're not collapsing and going forward, right? So we have to use this front leg as leverage to stop our energy from going forward. If we let that front leg leak this way or leak out this way, then all of our energy is going to leak out that way. So we got to be strong with our front leg. So a better way to perform the towel drill is to focus on doing that and hitting our target up top where we're going to be releasing the ball, an actual release point. So if we're working on a good straight front leg and a good release point, it's going to be somewhere around here with our release point. So we can set up a target a lot higher and try to hit that with our towel, and that's going to be a more efficient and provide us more benefits of a way to do the towel drill. So next time you do the towel drill, try it that way. Tell me what you think in the comments below and let me know your thoughts. Pitching drill number 2, and it's actually 2 drills that we're going to talk about, is one, the balance drill, and the other, the wall drill. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine these 2 because often they're done wrong or done not great in my opinion. So typically the balance drill, what guys are working on is coming up to a balance point and then just focusing on balancing there. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a great drill, especially for young athletes, to work on their balance, right? That makes sense. But in the pitching delivery, we don't want to get balanced, right? We don't want to get here in a pitching delivery, get balanced, and then go. We're just killing all of our momentum and our energy. So again, it's a great drill to work on your balance, just your balance as a human being and as an athlete. It's good to be balanced, but it's not a great drill for actually working on your pitching mechanics or pitching delivery. The wall drill is another traditional pitching drill that we see done all the time. And what we do is we set up next to a wall or a fence and we come up to our leg lift and then we start moving into the wall and then we stop on that fence or the wall. Now the issue that I see with this drill is a lot of guys will fall into the wall straight sideways. So their shoulder is going to hit, the side of their butt's going to hit, their knee's going to hit, their foot's going to hit. And this is not a great way to perform that drill. What we want to do instead is lead with our butt. So as we lift our leg, we want to come into more of a load than a leg lift, right? And a balance point. We want to come into a load and then drive into that wall. The only thing that should be touching that wall or the fence is the side of our butt, not our shoulder, not our knee, not our foot. And if we do this correctly, we know that we're leading down the mound the correct way. We're using our energy down the mound the correct way. Now, like I said in the beginning, I like the balance drill for strictly working on balance. So what I like to do is put these drills together and actually combine one more aspect of the drill, and it's a great drill for especially young pitchers to work on their balance and leading down the mound the correct way. So what we're going to do for this drill is we're going to come up next to the wall or to the fence, and we're going to lift our leg and we're going to get into the balance point and we're going to balance there for a second or 2. And then we're going to go into a deadlift, a Romanian deadlift. We're going to keep our up leg straight, our front leg straight as well, and we're going to lead down and let our non-throwing hand touch our foot. And then we're going to slowly come back up to our balance point. Then we're going to break the hips and proceed into the wall. And then we're going to check to make sure that our shoulder, our knee, and our foot are not touching the wall. We want to be under control when we're doing this drill. Be soft going into the wall. We don't want to hurt ourselves, especially if we're using a concrete wall. But understanding leading with the butt is the best way to go down the mountain. And we're still getting our balance work in, especially with that added RDL. It's great way to work on your balance and movement as a pitcher. Pitching drill number 3 is the curveball drill. And I don't know about you guys, but I used to have coaches say, think about pulling the shade down when you're throwing the curveball. So it was more of a verbal cue than a drill, but really focusing on pulling that shade down. And we used to call it the pull the shade drill, even though didn't have a shade to pull or anything. That's what we were focusing on when we're throwing the curveballs. But a great way to make this a better drill is add 2 drills together to make it a better drill. And what I like to add in is the broomstick drill and the hula hoop drill. What we're gonna do with the hula hoop is we're gonna put it in front of home plate, and then what we're gonna do with the broomstick is have a partner hold the broomstick up in front of us, and we're gonna focus on getting over the broomstick with our release point, and then the partner's gonna pull the broomstick down, and we're gonna follow the broomstick down with our arm path and think about pulling that curveball down with the broomstick. Now, throwing the curveball into the hula hoop is another visual or cue that we want to have in our head as we're throwing it. So we're focusing on getting that break and having it bounce early or break early and in front of home plate. So we'll get a lot of swing and misses that way. That's just a great way to make the pull the shade drill, the curveball drill, a better drill by adding the broomstick drill and the hula hoop drill together. You're going to have a lot more success in learning how to throw the curveball quicker if you implement these drills together. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I want you to check out these 2 videos if you got the time. Don't forget to subscribe, turn the bell on, and if you got a comment, leave it below. I'd love to talk to you down there. See you in the next video. Thanks, guys.